Major warning. We are in some absolute danger territory, some free blendering price action. This is the moment where a lot of people are getting chopped up. They are getting absolutely destroyed by the scam wicks that we have on both sides, and eventually it will clear up again. You will look in the back mirror and you would say, damn, I made so many trades that I should not have taken. I, as of today, have become a little bit more bearish because I was waiting for certain stuff to play out for our short order to be triggered, but it looks like that we are going to roll over, and that signals the weakness in the market. Of course, we're going to look at the price section. Guys, if you like the content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Without further ado, let's start diving in. Let's pick up where we left off in the last video, and that was, I think, approximately somewhere here, I think, not 100% sure. But I said actually I'm very much looking forward to this level. 86, 87, we have the CME gap, golden pocket, this white line that is taking out these highs. And we have a major point of control of the entire area, all in that box. And so it's almost too good to be true, but hey, if I have my confirmations, I will take the short trade nonetheless. We're now a couple days further, and so far we have not reached that level. But the reason why I'm getting a little bit more bearish is if I look on the daily. Here you can see that we had a full-on confirmed bullish divergence. You can see here the momentum wave made a higher low. Oh, sorry, let me make that a little bit bigger for you. And the price made a lower low, so of course confirmed bullish divergence. And I said also in a video, I think about a week ago, I said this can take a couple days before it plays out, so give it some time. Well, we are now a couple days further, almost a week. And what are we seeing? We're seeing that the red part here on market Cipher B, the money flow, is thicker in the red than it was when the bullish divergence was confirmed. And also you can see here that the VWAP is pointing lower. RSI is still very much at the bottom. It looks like the momentum wave on the rollover. This to me looks actually very bearish, and this might be one of those super rare cases where a bullish or bearish divergence on the daily time frame will not play out. Because to be honest with you, if I just have to trade based on what I'm seeing right here, I'm saying price wants to commit suicide, we're going to zero, because this looks super bad. With that being said, what is being respected is the trend line that I put in the last video. That would have come perfectly into play with that CME gap and a golden pocket that I drew out, because I said what a nice confluence if we would go higher. Whoops! If we would go higher, reach that level, and then eventually roll over again. But you can see now that it takes some time, and we had a touch point here. We had a touch point here, and now it really looks like price wants to roll over. So let's just peel this off. I already showed you the daily. Let's now quickly go to the 12-hour on market Cipher B. And the reason why we're going over this video is because market Cipher B is so incredibly accurate when it comes down to crypto. This doesn't look all too pretty. This momentum wave is very much to the bottom. We have a very tight trigger wave here. RSI is pointing down. The money flow is a big iffy. I mean, it was also somewhat flat here, but yeah, no signs of rolling over to the green yet. Let's quickly look at the 6-hour then. This, wow, this looks very bad. Tight trigger wave. Look at the money flow. It's just yeah, looks like it just wants to commit suicide. Also here the momentum wave, RSIs are split. That is also signaling that there is not enough strength in price. 4 hours, same kind of story. This just looks absolutely terrible. I'm not saying that the mother of all dumps is loading, but if we just look over multiple time frames here, you can see that actually is everything is signaling that we are going lower from here. Now the best thing that could happen is that price is going down, but not as hard as we expect, and that we are finding somewhat of a bottom. I have only two possible levels for a long, and I'm also shared them in my private Discord, which by the way is completely for free. So if you want to join that, click on the link in the description. Again, completely for free. I share there pretty much on a daily basis my thoughts about Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, the broader market, stocks, futures, you name it. And the two major levels I'm looking at is the 0.5 and the daily level at 81,100. This golden pocket here where we had this low, I actually think that if we are getting a bounce, it will be temporary and we're just going to break through. So I do not think that we will put in a good low, but I will keep it on the chart nonetheless. So actually I'm more interested in 81,100. Other than that, we have 78,400, 78,500, because we have a daily level and the 78.6. That would still be on a macro time frame a higher low and then to go higher. But also here, this one is a bit of a big iffy, keeping that very bearish Mark Cipher B back in my mind. So this could only maybe offer a scalp 1-2% and then eventually to go down again. But I do want to give you the trade. So this one could be very nice. This one is I don't know, and this one could be a good one if we see a good bounce. If you have missed what I've been talking about on the channel a couple times, then a quick recap, and that is that I do not think that we're getting the mother of all longs and the mother of all bottoms here at 70 to 72k, because as I said, everyone and their mother is looking at it, and that is of course the big macro golden pocket plus all of these highs that we have created here. And I do not get tired of repeating myself. I think that there are a lot of long orders in this area. Usually then you see the price bottoms out above or under that area. Again, if I now have to blindly follow Mark Cipher B, I am thinking we are going to go lower and bottom out underneath the area. As I also said in previous videos, whatever happens, I would never ever preset any orders in this range. I want to see how price reacts once we get there, because if we suddenly get a super flash dump while you're asleep, that can easily happen with I don't know, 15-20%, a big wick down, big wick up, and you are not only your orders are activated, but they're also right away liquidated, and then you wake up with your account being absolutely wrecked, and price might be much higher than where it was yesterday. So therefore I would never preset any orders. We'll trade it level by level once we are there, but for now that is what I'm looking at. If we do not get any bounces from 81,100 or from 78 daily level 78.6, I think we're getting an extra big flash dump, and I'm really strongly now moving towards going lower than 70k, because I think this is just too easy to have it between 72 and the bottom that we just made. So for now we really need to hold one of these levels if you're still bullish. The only trigger that could keep us going up for now, at least what I'm seeing, is something with tariffs that is good news. Usually now on the tariffs we only went down, or the FOMC that we have tomorrow. But it looks like that the FOMC will be no surprise. There will be no rate hikes, there will be no rate cuts, so there will be no surprise. But if there is suddenly a surprise, that could really move price to the upside, to the downside. So make sure that you are hedged, that you have your stop losses in place, and please do yourself a favor. Do not try to be a hero. Do not try to double your account. Do not try to enter a swing short or long position in this area, because like I said at the beginning of the video, this is absolutely fee blendering price action where you're constantly trying to enter and close trades, and this is just a price range that is trying to accumulate more liquidity before making a decisive move to one side or the other. You know my point of view or my standpoint. I think if I just follow Mark Cipher B, we are going lower. So I will try to get in somewhere locally into a short and then just try to hold it for a couple days. When I take that trade, I will update everyone in Discord. So again, feel free to check that out. Feel free to follow me there completely for free. Links in the description. And guys, when you're down there anyways, please do me a favor by liking, subscribing, clicking the bell, clicking all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.